Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're at Bald Eagle State Park. This is the swimming area basically is where I'm at, where I'm starting. Got this Woapalanne, not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but I've always called it Woapalanne Trail. I just came down from there. I parked up in my usual spot. This trail pretty much runs you down along the water to the boat dock. Well, I should say the one set of boat docks or boat ramps. And then we think we'll go past where the road goes under the lake here pretty soon. At one point that was actually wide open, or you could almost walk the whole way across. There was only really one spot where it was the road was missing. They had like a channel kind of dug through it, and that was pretty cool. But this is just a different way I've been done a couple times, and figured I'd show you guys this trail. Hope you enjoy. Here's another sign for the trail. It's the way we came from. You go up that way, it's just going to take you kind of the way I came in, and that'll take you down to the water. But you pretty much just stay straight on it. This first part's pretty wide open. You got the road over to your left, and the water's to your right. It's a pretty cool little trail. Usually they keep up pretty decent on the grass, at least they did last year. Looks like part of the trail back there was cut, but this doesn't seem to be cut yet this year. But I will say this, whenever we got that rain, I don't know, what, month and a half, 2 months ago, whatever, when we had all the flooding around Pennsylvania, put it like that, this trail was underwater in a lot of spots. I actually had a really hard time getting through the one day that I was here. You had to kind of walk up through there, and obviously the weeds weren't as high. But I don't believe this part exactly was under, because some parts were and some parts weren't. But there was a lot of debris left on the parts that were. So that's probably why this isn't cut yet, because they need to get over here. And like I said, there was a lot of debris. But it is what it is. We'll just keep walking and enjoy our little hike today. And here's a good view of the lake from this trail. This part where I'm at now was all underwater whenever it all flooded. And we're almost to where the road goes across, but it actually crosses and goes right over to there when we're on, whenever it's visible. I've never seen it from the other side, but I have been over there to that parking area, because that's I can't think of the name of the trail offhand. I've only done it twice, and I've always done it in the winter time because it's usually pretty muddy. But it's right along and goes right around and right through where the rustic campground is. No electric, mostly tent sites. I mean, I imagine you could take campers over there, but that's not what it really looks to be for. And this is all the debris that I was talking about. This was all over. It looks like they've actually cleaned up some spots already. But this was a lot worse, and definitely a lot more spots along this. Whenever I came through, I had to kind of cut up around through there, through this whole spot, and stay up a lot higher. My feet still got wet, but it wasn't terrible. Alright, this is that road that goes under. From the way I'm going, if you headed up left, you would have some parking up there for, I don't know, a couple cars, nothing spectacular. The trail kind of cuts across. We'll head down to the water. Benji, Come here. It was kind of cool when you could walk out on the road. Wish I would have got some video of it. But really wasn't thinking about it. Usually I actually do this the other way and do the main part and then hit this like is my last little section. Instead of just cutting back up, I kind of would extend on this. Some of it I wasn't thinking about. Some of it was sometimes I'd go to do stuff and look at my phone battery, and it was only like 45% or something, which the phone's getting kind of old and battery doesn't last that long. So when I'm that low, I usually don't try and film much. But when this was down, I saw a lot of people fishing off of this out further, and figured it's probably a good spot to let him get in the water and get wet a little bit too. Alright, so here we are coming back up off the water. And just as an FYI, when this was flooded, this was all flooded all the way up to here. Whenever I did this, this part right there, that section was actually out of the water, but it was flooded all the way up to here, pretty shallow. And whenever I cut across, I actually cut across the road and just straight down this, and was able to cut up that upper corner right there and cut up into there. But most of this part of the trail was actually underwater. Oh, Benji's all wet. Let him swim for a few minutes. Nothing spectacular. Most of the sticks were waterlogged and we were losing them anyway, but it's almost 80 degrees. Heck, it might even be 80 degrees by now. So that'll help keep him cool for the walk. But this whole section pretty much runs along the water. Can't see it because of all the weeds, but you're basically along the lake this whole section. Honestly, if I wasn't doing the video on it, I'd probably be walking along the edge because they got enough water out. You can do that here. There's a little beach running around the whole outside rim of it. I've done that a few times too. You just kind of go out there and walk along the water. See? Nothing spectacular, but still something different. It's not a very long section of trail out here. And when you piece it together, the butterfly trail, and I'm terrible with the names of stuff, but the one that's across that I park by every time and usually start off on, makes for a decent walk. 2.5 hours with him, you know, stopping to pee every couple minutes, that is, you know. I mean, he definitely makes walks take longer because he likes to sniff and stuff, and it is what it is. The walk or the hike is just as much for him as what it is for me. Unless it's gonna downpour, I usually don't hustle him along that bad. Or if it's late and he needs dinner soon, I guess that matters somewhat too. It's definitely a short section, but definitely makes a nice extension to our normal walk. And then zoom in over there. There's a guy on there, but that's a nice little fishing pier here too that you can fish off of. And when the water's up, it seems like you got decently deep water around it. Right there is where you come out. It's the parking area for the boat launch. And you just kind of cut up along here, up to the butterfly part. As soon as I came out to the end, there's a whole bunch of people having a picnic. And I didn't really want to get them all in the shot. But you got a little path here, got a pavilion right there. And like I said, the boat launch is there. Got a little grill and stuff. It's pretty cool. I don't think there's a whole lot of this one. I guess there's bathrooms over there. Got a dumpster and stuff. You're having a picnic. Got a grill over there by that one, by the pavilion too. So it's a nice little area. Right there's where you got the road he was swimming on. It's pretty much the entrance for that. Park, I don't know, 4 or 5 cars there, I guess. And then we just crossed from over there. So take you up to the frog pond. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, right here's where we're going to intersect with the Butterfly Trail. And I mean, reality is, I'm parked right up over there. And I've done video on this. Well, I guess not this part of the Butterfly Trail, because it kind of wise off down here a little ways. But pretty much you got the frog pond and stuff over there. And like I said, I already have a video on that. That's the Woapalanne Trail over there. That's the section I didn't do a video on, so I definitely wanted to get that done at some point. And so we got that done today, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like and subscribe button, all that fun stuff. And get out here and check out some of these trails. This is a really nice park. They take pretty good care of it. And definitely in the summertime, get a lot of people out here walking, and especially boating and fishing and swimming and all that fun stuff. So really cool park, and I hope you get out here and enjoy it sometime. Catch you on the next one.